My story is that I struggled with bulimia for almost 10 years, and I struggled in complete darkness and complete secret. I did not tell a single person in my life what I was going through, not even my husband, who was with me for the majority of my battle with that. When he started dating me, I had the issue, never told him. When we got married, I had the issue, never told him. When we had our children, when I was pregnant with my daughter, I had the issue, never told him. And I had sworn to myself that I would never come clean about that secret. I was so ashamed. What I didn't realize was that finally letting that secret out, I don't think I could have ever imagined the empowerment, the confidence, the self-love, and the courage to actually chase after my dream and to listen to what was on my heart. Those are all things that came once I finally shared my secret, once I finally shared my shame. You know, a lot of people will ask me sometimes, you know, how I was able to overcome my eating disorder. And I have to be honest, there were many years that I believed I would never overcome it. I literally believed that there was nothing that would ever be able to help me. It was a several-year process of slowly pulling myself up out of that toxic existence where I was so negative. My self-talk was so hateful towards myself, and I had to change all of that. But I also had this aha moment where I realized, it was like I woke up and was like, what am I living for? The purpose of my life should not be to chase after physical perfection. That is not a life's purpose. That I, as a human being with gifts and talents and thoughts and desires to create and to share and to love, like my life's purpose should not be caught up in making this look as good as possible. I have so much more to offer. My life is more than me. My life is meant to be greater than myself. And I think that is what the More Than Me movement is about. It's about pulling women out of their isolation, out of the things that we struggle with, that we think we're so alone in. We're not alone in those things. We all struggle, many of us, with the exact same problems. Amazing things can happen. We can all rise together if we start to live for more than ourselves, if we start to share our gifts and embrace the gifts of others. If we come together, we can be so much more together than we can be apart. Amazing things happen when we stop putting on these masks, stop pretending that we have it all together, and just start embracing each other where we're at and truly rise together. And that's what More Than Me is about. More Than Me is about owning yourself, all of yourself, the good with the bad, because it is the most beautiful picture of imperfection, you as an individual. We all, you know, go through painful experiences, but there is purpose in your pain. When you decide to stop letting your pain keep you from shining, when you decide to stop letting your pain isolate you from the world, when you start using that pain to help somebody else who's walking through the same experience, that is when purpose, I believe, can really shine through the pain that we've experienced in our life. I think the world right now that we live in is desperate for real people. We're kind of seeing the effect of, you know, society 10, 15 years that's been totally, you know, into the social media realm, right? You probably watched the bar get set higher and higher with the pictures that we post. When Facebook first started, we threw up any old picture. But slowly we've all started to say, well, no, it needs to be better. It needs to look better. It needs to be good enough to share with the world. And we're starting to see this bar be raised to an unachievable height. And that is a pretty dangerous place to be if we decide to play that game. More Than Me is about peeling back those layers, uncovering ourselves for the women that we are and were created to be, and just being okay with being you.